From Rob to Labo and encompassing waggle controls, the balance board, stereoscopic 3D, the Hey Pikachu microphone, the Super Scope, the Power Glove, the Game Boy camera and printer, and of course the Virtual Boy, I think it's pretty safe to say that Nintendo love a gimmick. Even more so if it's made of plastic and can be sold separately. I think it's also pretty safe to say that their success rate when it comes to peripherals has been pretty hit and miss. With the Switch, of course, they've come up with what could have been a potentially gimmicky format and made it work extraordinarily well. The Switch is a highly versatile device, and it's that versatility that seems to be playing a big part in driving it to record-breaking sales numbers. And yet, there is one highly unique feature the Switch is capable of that Nintendo never so much as mentions. Something all the more surprising because, unlike a lot of their more left-field ideas, this feature really works. In fact, it works exceptionally well. I am of course talking about the ability to rotate the screen of the Switch and play games that run with a vertical orientation. Now, unlike accessories like Rob or the Hey Pikachu microphone that only worked with 1 or 2 games, there are dozens of titles already available on Switch that make use of this feature, and they just keep coming. One problem initially with playing games vertically was it was very hard to hold the Switch in a vertical position and actually play, regardless of whether Joy-Cons were attached or held separately. You could use a stand, but the small screen size made that option somewhat less than optimal. Enter the Flip Grip. This wonderful little device allows you to slot the Switch inside and slide the Joy-Cons into rails on the outside and play vertically oriented games in handheld mode. And it works brilliantly. The Switch fits snugly inside, although there are fabric circles to stop it getting scratched, and clicks in place using a simple but secure locking mechanism that holds the Switch tightly and is easy to open and release. The vents stay as much as possible uncovered, and there are slits down the sides to facilitate airflow, even in the covered part of the device. Now, the Switch does have to be inserted one particular way, and while that leaves you with access to the cartridge slot, it does prevent access to the power and volume buttons, although both can be adjusted using the home button anyway. The Flip Grip began life as a Kickstarter organised by FanGamer, where it quickly amassed well over the couple of thousand orders needed to go into production, and as far as I'm aware, has been continuing to sell ever since. There's even been a custom-made red tabbed Flip Grip that came packaged with the limited physical edition of Downwell, but if you want the regular version, they remain available from FanGamer at what I consider to be a very good price given the many hours of enjoyment I've got from it. I don't want to flog a dead horse, but I really don't understand why Nintendo hasn't got on board with this feature and at least mentioned it in like a Nindies Direct or something. I mean, come on. Not only is it a unique feature that works brilliantly well, it also involves using a piece of plastic. It's a match made in heaven. Anyway, if you're interested in the Flip Grip but not sure what to play, I'm putting up a video of some of the best games to play using the device, and I'll also put a link in the description to the excellent Does It Flip site, where a couple of dedicated fans have been collating as many compatible games as they can into one handy list. If you already own or have tried the Flip Grip, do let us know your experiences. If you haven't, feel free to ask any questions you may have. It really is a fantastic little device, and I've got to say, I'm even thinking of getting a second one just in case I ever lose or break this one. If I remember to do it, there should be a bunch of links in the description, so please check those out if you need more details, and thanks very much for watching. Cheers.